and they began crossing lanes back and forth, one cutting off the other moving to another lane. Then they would change places, apparently. Whenever they arrived at the intersection of Cypress and US 98 in Highland City, they collided. And they both were pushed to the west side of the road, where they hit this commercial building, slid down the building. The silver Dodge Ram continued on southward. We know that the Altima slid down the side of the building. And here's what occurred. Brandon Manning, who's 22, suffered virtually no injuries. I think he had a scrape on his arm. But our other person, Daniel Bagwell, who is 27, as he was driving south through the plastic fence, was impaled through the chest. EMS rushed him to Lakeland Regional Medical Center, but they were unable to save him. So we have a fatality today. We have a needless fatality today. Our traffic homicide is working the case, and we will continue to work that and give you updates as we know them. This is early in the investigation. Certainly, as I always say, whatever I say here today is subject to modification or change as the investigation rolls out. But here's a very important part. There were witnesses to this crash, and we don't know who they are. They've apparently left the scene. We need those who were in the area at 10:45 this morning and saw this erratic driving, this reckless driving, this road rage, because we want you to help us put the different pieces to the puzzle together. Please call us. Please call us so our traffic homicide folks can talk to you. We want to make sure that we do a complete and thorough investigation. But we have one young man that's deceased. And by the way, we found a crystal substance in his pocket that we think is methamphetamine. That may be a clue. And as a result of our ongoing investigation, we will dot every I, cross every T, and provide the information to you. But as I summarize, we got a 27-year-old man today that should not be dead. And he's dead because of reckless driving by one or both of these vehicles. Are there any questions?
Did they know each other, or was this something that...
They did not know each other. There was no interaction, no conflict prior to 98. The information we receive at this early stage of the investigation is they didn't even scream and holler at each other at the intersection.
Sheriff, does it appear one ran the other one off the road at all?
What obviously happened while they were changing lanes, one of them clipped the other one, and the momentum took both of them off of the road, into the building, and through the fence. When the silver vehicle went through the fence, the driver was impaled by a piece of this white plastic fencing, and it was a fatal event.
Do we know how fast they were going?
We don't know how fast they were going. That will be part of the investigation. But they were reckless, and as a result, we end up with one person dead, and all of this could have been prevented. If someone tries to engage you in a road rage, just slow down, back off the speedometer, let them go. Because if you engage in the conflict, you too can end up dead. Okay?
Is this a home? Is this a business?
It is a business. It's closed. It was a pediatric business. I understand that the building has just been sold to another entity. But it was empty at the time of the crash. Thank goodness. Because as you'll see, and we'll let you go up there and get a closer look. It tore the back corner of the building completely off.
Sure, there's a house next door. Was anyone injured next door, or were they home when it happened? Or?
I don't know if they were home. No one in that house was injured. The crash actually didn't get down to their house, as you'll be able to see when you shoot your video. But at the end of the day, let us tell you once again, it's a wonderful thing to arrive alive at home to your family and friends. It is a wonderful thing if you don't get out here and drive crazy on the roadways. And if you do, you can end up dead.
So
Let's don't have it that way.
We have a survivor. Is he going to be charged with something?
We have a survivor. He's being cooperative in the investigation. At this point in the investigation, he is totally cooperative, and we are too soon in the investigation to tell what the outcome of the investigation will show us. But we appreciate his cooperation. That goes a long way whenever we're putting the scene back together.
So these two men, are they local? Are they live around?
Both, one was from Lakeland, one was from Bartow, yes, from the county.